Ooh ah 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 ooh ah. Good evening. We are now free from medical school, and it is now time to be free from prison. Yay! I just realized I forgot to remove the jail cell from the previous stream. So, ginanong ko na lang siya for the funny effect. Good evening, everyone! Good evening! Hi, everybody! I forgot to remove the jail cell from the previous stream, so my bad. Is my mic okay? Wow, she got released. Technically speaking, I'm still on probation. AKA, I still have classes. Low-key. Like tomorrow, I have another assessment. But alas, we are here. I wanted to stream. Cause it sucks studying all these days. I've been doing nothing else but study the previous days. And finally, I have hobbies outside of studying. Oh my god. Good evening, chat. Who this new streamer? Hi po. Yes, my name is LILA Maria. And I'm a new VTuber. And I hope you can support me. My dream as a VTuber is to be able to collab with Usada Peko. You getting enough sleep? Saw you chatting on Discord at 1 a.m. Bro, sometimes I answer Wordle at 3 a.m. It's crazy out here. Teka, let me greet everybody in the chat a very, very good evening. One by one. Teka. I will open my chat. At naman, ang bilis ko antukin kasi nga sobrang puyat ko ng mga nakarang araw. I get so sleepy easily. Because I've been so sleep deprived in the previous days. But let me get... Sid, hello! Can't watch but I hope you guys have fun. Thank you. Hello, Cheesecake. Oh boy, it's the end of the month already. Yes! You guys get 2 streams. Well, I think I streamed thrice this month, no? Didn't I stream thrice this month? Because the first one was last All Souls Day. And the second one was before my exam. And this one is the third one. Let me go get it. Yeah, it is. I streamed thrice. Kayo naman. You're undermining... is that how you pronounce it? Undermine. Undermining. Pronunciation. Undermining. You're undermining my number of streams in a month. Undermining. Whoa, 3 times! We are spoiled. Was it the privated VOD one? Did I private it? I don't remember what happened. Pinrivate ko ba? Parang hindi naman. Oh wait, there was this one VOD, but I don't think it was that one. Wait a minute. Oh, let me check. This one is on public, I think. Let me just check before I get everybody else in the chat. Anemone. Oh, I have one that is partially blocked for some reason. Why? Copyright? Copyrighted content found. Some countries can't watch it. Where? In Russia. Apparently. You know, you gave your hot takes other than the relationship stuff. Of course, you had to private it. I don't remember which stream though. But wait, let me greet everybody else that is over here. Thank you for coming and giving me company. Hello to Lobster. Hello to Cheesecake. Hello to Triple. Hello Roque. Hello Lucas. Hello Carol. Hello Seno. Hello Snake Guy. How goes Lila returning from containment? Bro, it's crazy. Like, I'm chronically sleep deprived. Because, for context for everybody here, I've had technically my finals for the first semester, and it lasted for 6 days. And before the finals week, I also had like 3 exams. So, well, essentially every week before the finals week, I was having like 1 to 2 exams per week. And then during the finals week, we had 2 exams per day, which is crazy. It would usually be like a major subject plus a minor subject. But on some days, it would be 2 major exams in one day. So it was kind of crazy. Like, for example, we have one day where in the morning we take an exam for internal medicine. And then in the afternoon, we had an exam for microbiology, which is crazy because most of those subjects are like so time consuming to study. So you have to study for them weeks in advance if you wanna not die in the process of the finals week. Love the intro. Thank you, Lucas. Hello, Tatay Diggs. Nakakain ka na ba ng maayos? Hi, sir. I've been eating well, question mark. It's not the most nutritionally balanced, but I try to eat vegetables. I've been able to boil vegetables every now and then, so that's a good thing. And the canteen has been serving vegetables much more recently too, which made me really happy and more healthy. But every now and then I get to eat fast food, which is something I don't like, because whenever I eat fast food on like a regular basis, I start to get fat because I start craving for it. There's something in their foods that makes me want to crave them and buy them again and again. So I try not to eat fast food like more than once or twice a week. Like twice a week is max. Because if I eat any more than that, I'll start to crave it, and then it will start like exponentially increasing the times I eat fast food. And it's not good. Because I already have a chubby face as it is. Well, not chubby, but like I have chubby cheeks as it is. And when I look down, I have a double chin. But when I look up, I look hot. But like when I look down, I look fat AF. So I'm trying to like keep the status quo when it comes to my weight. And okay naman, hindi mo na ako tumaba. I'm still chronically 45 kilograms. Ever since I hit like 50 kilograms in June during the summer, I was like, fuck, this cannot happen ever again. So di ko na siya inulit. And I chilled after that. Also, thank you for being a member for 19 months, Cheesecake. Thank you po. Wow, I passed my PNLE. Congrats! Wait. Congrats po! OMG, oo nga! Congrats! Bro, it's crazy! Taas din ng ano no, ang daming, there were so many schools that had like a 100% passing rate this year. I'm so happy! Congrats, Cheesecake! Certified right now. Congrats! 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 Grabe. Wait, how many months did you review again? Tagal din nun ah. Parang when I started my semester, you were already reviewing for it. Like over the summer, I think you were already having review classes, no? 3? What? Really? Why does it feel like it was longer? Also, hi, John. Welcome. Welcome. Also, same girl, Max Spicy kasi. Diba? Ang recent addiction ko na fast food, my recent fast food addiction is, what do you call it? I really like that breakfast pancake sandwich from Jollibee. It's a pancake sandwich. So instead of like the usual white bread buns, you get pancakes as the bread. And then inside is like fried egg and bacon and ham. And ang sarap! Super. So that one is an addiction of mine. And then I still love the burger steak no matter where I go. Mapa Jollibee o mapa McDo, I get the burger steak all the time. Also, hi, Crayon! It has been 84 years. Hi! I'm slightly free now. Welcome. Wait, guys, I'm gonna increase the volume of my mic because I've been speaking like quietly. Kasi crazy nung pagod sa med school, legit. Like, I still feel the effects of being tired. Like, sobrang antok ko, nakakatawa. I should wear my headset so I hear the BGM. No? Teka. I'm gonna wear my headset. There we go. Also, you have a new profile pic, Crayon. You guys think I don't notice those things? I do. I notice it. Hehe. Also, did I say hi? To say no? Hi, Lila, hi. Quote-unquote new. I'm a new VTuber. Hoy, legit though. Medyo may ano pa rin ako. Hindi, mamaya na yan. That's gonna be a topic for later when I run out of topics. May slight existential crisis pa rin ako sa pagiging VTuber, by the way, guys. I still have a slight existential crisis when it comes to being a VTuber. Not that I'm busy. Like, I've transitioned successfully from wanting to grind my VTuber career into like accepting that this is gonna be a hobby and not like a career path. So I'm done at the acceptance stage, but now I'm like, okay, what do I do? And then ako sa, I can't even like make videos weekly. I know there's no pressure for me to make videos weekly though. Like, this is a hobby. I should just do it as it is. Pero crazy, guys. Like, my hobby is scrolling Twitter and answering Wordle. Like, that's the most normie thing you could do. And medyo ganun yung buhay ko recently. Like, during my break time, all I do is like play Wordle or answer crossword puzzles on my phone. You can let go of many things, but not Ippudo. I ate Ippudo after like 4 months yesterday. That was crazy. Tagal, kahapon talaga. Sabi ko, I will eat Ippudo. Meanwhile, most of our usernames got changed a bit from YouTube. Yeah, most of you have numbers now. Fucking, I'm so angry YouTube didn't change it back, you know. But Oh no, I started June, so the exam will start of November. So you did review for 4 months. Wait, no, that's more than 4 months if you started from June. July, August, September, October. And then a few days in between. Madami nga. My name just got an extra 3 added. Uma Musume will heal you. Bro, so many things are going on in Uma Musume. Like, I have friends that actively play it. And like, they theorycraft in their free time. Eh, ako ay casual lang. Like, I don't chase the meta. I just see, ooh, cute horsey. And then I also tried like the new game mode. What do you call it? What do you call the new game mode? Not Euro Finale, the new one. The ADHD one. Ang dami nangyayari. Like, yeah, Unity M Cup. That one. Unity. Yung ano. Like, when I first played it, it gave me the same feeling when I first watched JoJo. Alam mo yung sobrang dami nangyayari. Parang sasabog yung utak ko. Like, there was so many things going on at once in that game mode. Like, my head was gonna explode, guaranteed. In the same way I watched JoJo, it's like there's so many things, so many elements on the screen, so many colors on the screen, so many audio on the screen. It's parang, alam mo yung pakiramdam pa nag-aaral ka, tapos parang may nagpa-play ng Subway Surfer sa gilid. Ganon yung pakiramdam pa naglalaro ako ng Unity Cup. Kaya hindi ko na siya ginalaw. Sabi ko, tangin ng laro to. Playing Unity Cup felt like studying while watching Subway Surfers on ×2 speed. On the side, you know? And that's also what I feel when I watch JoJo. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Sobrang brain rot niya for me. But then again, I scroll Twitter, and I don't think I have the right to complain about brain rot when I actively choose to look at, like, white straight men arguing on Twitter, or maybe Japanese straight men arguing on Twitter. So, also, hi, P-Train Ezu. I'm late. Hi, Wiwa. Hi. Namiss ko marinig magmura si Lila Maria. Hello, Ezu. Welcome. I have finally caught you live. Hi, Burger. Hi, Burger Cat. Welcome. One thing's for certain. When we see Lila live, we gather around. I also see in that Facebook page, VTuber Pilipinas. I haven't posted in a long time, though. I forget I have Facebook sometimes. I use Facebook to, like, just shit on people in my personal account. I'm gonna... There's this funny post that I saw. Teka. Like, when I say I use Facebook to shit on people, I mean it. Lila cursing is a blessing. 6'7". What is up with that 6'7", you know? I never got it. But alas, some memes are not meant to be understood. Ito nakakatawa to. Wait. Guys, I'm sorry if we're going on, like, an ADHD mode of streaming at the moment. I feel like I haven't talked to people like you guys in so long that there are so many thoughts in my brain at the moment, and I'm jumping from topic to topic. And if you guys need a break from Lila Maria, just let me know. Like, I was about to shift to another topic, but I realized we are going way too fast, so I'm just gonna take it slow, you know, like people, normal conversation speed. Bro, Fugachi's always ADHD mode every stream. I noticed that, Cheesecake. Like, sometimes I watch my VODs when I'm bored, when I'm in the restroom, for example, and, like, I'm waiting for my line, and then I would review my VOD, and I'm like, tangina, I never get to finish what I was about to say, or something. Ganon yung pakiramdam. Wait, I should zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in on myself, by the way, because I'm not even moving that much. So I will zoom in. Yan. Hi. Hi. Yeah, bro, we're going too fast. Take us to dinner first. Straight in my head. Yun nga, I go way too fast. And sometimes, for each topic, I never get to finish what I was about to say for that topic. Because I'll get reminded of something else, and then I'll go to that topic. So what is it that you were about to say? You can say it now. We were in 6'7" first, so I'm gonna simmer on that topic first before I go to the topic on Facebook. Also, hi, Lenny. Angelina, hi. Angelina, hi. Congrats on your live Tony debut. Congrats to... Hi. Just a normal VTuber stream then. Totoo. And I'm not proud of it. Being... going on tangents and tangents. Like, it's a disease. Even in medical school, when I talk to my friends, sometimes I go like this. And it's not healthy. But it's okay. I mean, it's a quirk. It's technically still healthy. But like, you know, what if I get to talk to my residents and my consultants and they're gonna be pissed the fuck out of me when I go on tangents? So yeah. Anyways, before that, we were talking about 6-7. Where people, the children find it funny when they see the numbers 6 and 7 next to each other. And they go, 6-7, 6-7. And I'm like, huh? Yun, that is the reaction. I just go, huh? Kasi ganito yan. We have, like, I study in a public school, right? I study in a public university. And most of us, like, speak Tagalog. Like, pure Tagalog. Kasi Bardagulan Tagalog. AKA Tagalog from the hood. And then, every now and then, we have, like, English speakers that come from, let's say, De La Salle, ganyan. Or, like, Ateneo, wherever. So, sometimes we have, you know, from the upper class. Because, you know, studying in public is nice because it gives you the skills when it comes to medical school, etc. Like, they don't spoil you in public medical schools. So, yeah, so we have, like, a few people that speak English. Like, purely English. So, anyways. So, there was, like, a roll call recently. Like, I think it was, like, a month ago. A month ago was not recent. But anyway, we had a roll call, like, a month ago? 3 weeks ago and so... So, okay, class number 1. Class number 1. Aquino, present. Class number 2. Mga ganyan. Present. Class number 3, present. As, 6. 7. And then the reason why, they had to say 6-7 because they already called us class number 6. And then they accidentally repeated it. So they were like, class number 6. Ay, 7. And then the pure English guy was like, 6-7. And then a few people were like, also, 6-7. And I'm like, ah, ano? Ano? Oh my god, why? I don't know either. And I'm like, what is this? Explain. We are 23 to 24 years old here. What is this behavior? Saan galing yan? Like, what is this? They're gonna become crazy after hearing those two numbers. 6-7. I mean, yun nga, ang takeaway ko, my takeaway for the meme 6-7 is that some funny things are meant to be not explained. And maybe I'm not just the target audience. Like, if I don't find it funny, it means I'm no longer young. It means the collagen in my skin is starting to fight each other. And now I am losing the skin elasticity that makes me young. So yun. Yun ang realization ko. Maybe I'm not that young anymore, you know? It's like SpongeBob and Patrick laughing at the number 24. Wait, I remember that episode. That's crazy. Maybe I don't have bad memory after all. Yun nga eh. Like 67 is a funny number now. And 69 is also a funny number. So we need to make 68 a meme. For the trifecta. Right? I know, right? When I see 68 though, I get reminded of Exo Chanyon. I think that was his number, right? 68. Oh, it's not a standard identifier for him. EXO members numbers. Alam ko siya yung 68. I put a 61 pala siya. Anyway. You know what's funnier than 24? 25! I remember the episode. They were in driving school, right? Or like they were sitting down when they were laughing over 24 and 25. But it came from a song. 6'7". Oh. Shouldn't just blurt out 6'7" and then laugh. Yeah, they were in driving school, right? They were in an armchair. I remember it. And then the background was yellow. A cream-colored walls. Etc. SpongeBob got scolded and Patrick was the cool kid. You know the 9 plus 10 kid? No, I don't. Lila, you're not allowed to be old. Think of my back. Hello, when I say I'm old, there's like collateral damage over here. Also, hi, Jerem. Welcome. Yes, I'm alive. Month ago for Lila is like 3 months. Yun nga, time flies so fast when you're playing Wordle, I swear. Some people compare to the E meme, but that's funny because it's Markiplier Farquaad with ridiculous reverb. What does 6'7" have? It's just a number. I don't know. I want to know the appeal though. Like I want to ask the children like objectively, what do you think it is that made the number 6720? Was it the video? Was it the audio? The intonation of how they delivered 6'7"? Or was it the fact that 6'7" was very out of place in the song or something? Bro lost his good noodle star. It's for Gen Alpha focus. I mean, it sure is. But how come? That is what I want to know for today's video. Today's word was bullshit, just saying. Who here plays Wordle on a regular basis? Everybody, raise your hands. Because I'm going to give a spoiler for the Wordle. Because I want to talk about the word for today. Which is funny. I don't even know why I knew the word. Tama diba? This was the word. Hindi ko alam saan ko siya narinig ever. But I was like, maybe this is the word. But anyways, for context, guys, we've been playing Wordle every day on the soon-to-be retired Daybreak server. And we've been enjoying every single moment of it. Like, seriously, like, what is our streak? What streak do we have for Wordle? Teka, let me go check it out. Yeah, our group is on a 54-day streak. We've been playing Wordle for 54 days, chat. For those who aren't in the Discord server for valid reasons. So yun. And today's word was... Guys, it's time to close the tab. Lila out casually leaking that it will be retired. It's okay, guys. We're still gonna play Wordle. Anyway. Ano nga yun? The word for the day was... muggy. And I don't know why I thought of the word immediately. Like... oh, maybe the word is muggy. Because I was able to like eliminate so many words. And letters. Immediately. What even is muggy? I was thinking of muggy like... I was thinking initially of musky. And then when musky was not available, I didn't have a lot of words left. I didn't have a lot of letters left. And I was like, maybe it could be muggy. Like, if somebody looks like they're about to mug someone, maybe you can call them muggy. Describes weather that is unpleasantly warm and humid, feeling hot and sticky and damp. So it's the Philippines. You know, maybe I've read muggy from a textbook about the Philippines. I literally have no idea why I know the word. I mean, I don't know what it meant when I was answering it in Wordle. When I searched it up, it kind of made sense. I only know Mogi. Alam mo si Mogi din yung naisip ko. Also, hi Jello. Eto, this is my entry for today. I told you guys, sometimes I change up the words I use, the prompts I use for Wordle. And today I felt like crate was gonna work out well, but apparently not. Because when I used the word crate, nothing appeared. No A, no E, and A and E is like the most common vowel ever. And I'm like, huh. And so I tried gold to eliminate O and U. And then H, like one of the most common consonants too. And then it didn't appear. And it says G and U. And I'm like, oh my god. And I first thought of like guilt. But I was like, but L and T is already gone. And I don't know what word has G, U, and I in it. And I was like, maybe it's not a word with the letter I. And I was like, I want to eliminate more consonants without, while also knowing where to put the letter U. And I was like, musky. Musky sounds right. So I wrote musky. Yes, it is a Lila coded word. What you gonna do about it? So when it went green, M and U and Y went green. And then I still have G. And I was like, what the fuck? Ano to? Mungi? I was like, M-U-N-G-Y? And then it wasn't a word apparently. And I'm like, mudgy? Is mudgy a word? But I was like, I doubt it's a word. I didn't Google it though. I was trying to fight between mudgy and muggy. And I was like, maybe muggy is a more appropriate word. More possible word. Compared to mudgy. Apparently mudgy is a word though. Well, it's not exactly a word, but it's part of a brand. Mudgy and Millie. Whatever that is. You put muddy! Oh no! It makes sense though. Monkey. Magay. Isip nga munggo eh. I would definitely try it with the letters you revealed. Diba? Diba? I feel like muddy could be a word too. How would we know? But there's a letter G. Don't know what muggy means? Do you know what muggy means? I would have not known, by the way. It's not like I hang out in AO3 on daily. Teka, nagtatanong yung research groupmate ko. Wait lang. Wala pa reply si Doc. Follow up ko ba siya later? Tonight or bukas umaga na lang? I cleared it on the last line, feeling like, what the fuck is this word last used in 1923? Was it last used in 1923? Oh! It was used in general conversation in 2025. What? Lol. Recent news articles from various sources describe Crate weather as muggy. No? Have you ever talked to friends and you accidentally say so chat or address them as such? No! In fact, only 2 people know I stream in medical school. Also, hi Chris, welcome. Yeah, only 2 people from medical school know my lore. Yeah, like my lore video lore. You're using it right now. Oh my god! You know, I still don't know how to pronounce that word, even though we use it in medical school. Malay? Malays? Teka nga, it's time to fucking get it over with. Malays.
Malays.
Malays. Meron pa isa eh. I want to know the pronunciation of this word. Pectoriloquy. Tama ba? This one.
Confusing vocabulary, many mispronounce, so stay tuned to the channel, become part of the community. Pectoriloquy.
Pectoriloquy. Pectoriloquy. Basta ang daming salita talaga sa med na parang, fuck, I don't know how to pronounce this. Malais is how I say it. Malay, but apparently it's Malays. Blame the French for incorporating some words in the official English dictionary. Fuck the French! Okay, sabi ko hindi pa nag-reply yung research advisor namin. Sorry for spacing out. They were like, Lila Maria, have you contacted our research advisor yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't because it's a Sunday. And I would be pissed off if they contacted me on a Sunday. You should see what the English got from the Germanics. Oh, you know, there was this post on Facebook. They were like, Onion. There was a prompt on Facebook. They were saying like, comment the first German person that comes to mind. And I'm like, fuck, wala akong maisip. And I'm in STEM. And so many people in Germany are from STEM or like famous in STEM. Wala talaga akong maisip. It's funny. Like if I told you guys, can you name a German person right now? Try it. Wala akong maisip. Alam mo, una ko naisip? Si Ivan Pavlov. Tang-ina, Russian pala siya. And I'm like, what? Ivan Pavlov is Russian? He sounds German. Albert Einstein is German? No shit. Really? Oh, what? He's German? Oh shit. Oh, that's crazy. I thought he was American. But of course, Einstein is not an American last name. What was I thinking? The name didn't give it away. No, I just assumed he was like an American of like a weird origin. Ivan is indeed a very Russian name. That only synced in when I realized he was Russian. Who is Angela Merkel? Angela Merkel. Oh! Retired politician who served as a chancellor of Germany. Ooh. Der Bar. Why is this name familiar? The first one I thought of was Austrian. Sino to? Si ano? Si Takashi Kiara? Sorry. Oh wait, that was a funny joke. I'm sorry. I believe he escaped Germany and became like an international citizen. Oh. Herbert Ludwig. Wait, Ludwig is a familiar name, but I don't know if it's because I associate it from one of you guys. Like, there's a usual VTuber. There's a usual VTuber fan that has the name Ludwig, I think, on the internet. I don't know if I remember it right. Ludwig. Ano? Ano pangalan nun? Herbert Ludwig. Team Fortress. But this one is not real. He's not a real person. Me too, Jello. Sure, yeah. Why VTuber brain rot? Famous painter is Austrian. There's one in mind, but he's really evil. Oh, ano? Oh, ano? Why did I think of Hitler? Hala! Gagged. Gago, hindi ko naisip si Hitler nung tinanong Germany. Well, to be fair, he was born in Austria, but... Shit, bro. Beethoven is German? There's this really stupid parody song that goes, Ich bin verliebt als Angela Merkel. Oh, that's why you associated Angela Merkel. Hello, oo nga. I don't think I have an unfair advantage here because I literally live right next to Germany. That one is fair. Fair. And there's a content creator named Ludwig. Oh. Oh yeah, he has like 1 million followers. Indeed, when I see the name Ludwig, I get reminded of like a... Hindi ba? Isn't there somebody from the community named Ludwig? Well, am I wrong? At least it's not France. Imagine being French. Oh. Is Arnold Schwarzenegger... Arnold Schwarzenegger German? How do you pronounce his name? He's Austrian. Why isn't everybody that sounds German actually Austrian? Yung wala talaga akong maisip. Ay, sa Vigilante! Ah, no wonder! Mao Ludwig is an artist that I know is German. Kaya pala sabi ko familiar yung name. When you guys will say Ludwig, I'm like, isn't that like somebody from the community? Man, I could clip that last part, but I have morals. Me reading Arnold's name? Oh boy. I'm sorry. Did I butcher it? Tag-ina mo, pag ako talaga, aantingin kita, malalaman mo at makikita mo. Papatawag kita sa PRC. Manda ka. I'm gonna go to the Philippine Professional Regulation Commission. Is that what the PRC stands for? PRC. Professional Regulation Commission. I got it right. Hell yeah. Ay lang, kain na ako saging. Gutom eh. Sorry na gutom. My favorite German is Charlemagne. Hindi ba siya yung nananakop? Back in the day. There we go. Former Roman Emperor. Was he German? Is he not Roman? Charing lang. I will sue you for using my personal information you agreed to keep anonymous. Oo nga. Data Privacy Act of 11403. Tama ba? Do I remember? Fuck! Mali yung number! It was 10173. Ano sabi ko? 11403? RA 11403. Who is that? The fuck? I made up my own law. Yeah, I'm so hard to become hungry. I know, right? No, he's Frank. With his 12 paladins. How the hell does Wordle work? Wait, what do you mean when somebody is Frank? Frank Race. No, I don't want to read the Adventures of Frank Race. What is the Franks? Ah. The Franks were originally a group of Germanic people who lived near the Rhine River military border of the Germania Inferior. Oh. You know, I kinda miss my world history textbook though. Before I address Ryan's Wordle chat, let me just go expound on this. before I move to the next topic to avoid being ADHD like I promised. But, tawag dito? Ano nga ba yun? Yun nga, cause I was affected by the change from the curriculum. Like, there used to be only 6 grades, 6 years of elementary and 4 years of high school, right? And then when it transitioned to K to 12, I got affected and I didn't get to study like Asian history. So when I was in 7th grade, I was still in the old curriculum. So we were studying like Philippine history then. And then 8th grade, even 8th grade, using the old curriculum, you were supposed to study Asian history. And then by 9th grade, you study world history. But then because of the curriculum change, I didn't get to study Asian history at all. And then we skipped the world history. And then my professor felt so bad for us. They were like, okay, we are gonna cram everything as much as we can just so you guys are familiar and you don't embarrass yourselves live when you graduate from school. And so yun, pinagsiksik nila ang Asian history. They compressed Asian history and world history in like a year. Well, technically 9 months of schooling. And I don't remember shit because like I was just really memorizing things. So I remember hearing the Franks, but I didn't really know they were like German. I just associate them with Europe. And I know Europe is a big place. But like, yes, when I hear the Franks, I hear, Europe. Yes. Being reminded you're this young that K to 12 got you. Sorry! You're here! European history pop quiz. Do you remember why Belgium was created? Fuck! I don't! Was it because the Roman Empire broke down? Question mark. And then one of the remnants of the Roman Empire also broke down? Hindi eh, but you guys almost have the same flag as Germany, right? Belgium flag. What is Asian history? It's more than your national history? Yeah, it's like China, Japan. China, Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia trade. Ano nga yun? Yeah, don't you guys have the same flag almost as Germany? Ayun nga, they just rotated it to the left, bro. Famous Germans, Bach and Beethoven are German. So many classical composers are actually. Alam mo, Ryan, when I saw the post on Facebook, they were like, name a famous German person right now. Girl, I was silent. I was like, fuck, I didn't even think of Adolf Hitler, Ryan. I thought of no one. I was like, nothing is coming to mind. Like, not even like the Nobel Prize winners that were German. No. Wala akong maisip. No one bats an eye for Mongolian history. I don't remember too. He's Austrian though, very different. Fair. I bet Ryan also thought of the H-man. Who's the H-man? You're expanding your vocabulary. We need to educate you in the Roman Empire and the fake one called the Holy Roman Empire. Oh no, I remember that one. But I can't really remember it actually. I have like vague memories of my instructor then just yapping about world history, but I don't remember what they were actually saying. I wish I remembered it though. Belgium exists since 1830. It's not that old. We're a buffer state to keep an eye on Napoleon. Oh! Because Napoleon was invading many people, right? Question mark. Tama ba? Am I about to embarrass myself by saying the next sentence or should I just Google it? I'm just gonna Google it. Okay. I think this is funny while also embarrassing, but because it is funny, I'm gonna share it with you. When Lenny mentioned Napoleon, I was like, Wasn't Napoleon responsible for World War One? And then I googled Napoleon World War One, and then the AI overview was like, Napoleon did not participate in World War One. He died in 1821 while World War One began in 1914. Wait, wrong, Napoleon? So who started World War One? Who started World War One then? Why do I associate Napoleon with World War One? That's crazy. Would I laugh? Of course. Am I as bad, if not worse than you? Yes. Austria started World War One. Alam nyo, kinram namin yung World War One para makapag-focus kami sa World War Two. It was that bad, by the way. The education system transition was that bad at the time. They were like, guys, World War Two is more important and relevant in our contemporary history. So maybe we'll just, take a look over at World War One and then we'll focus on World War Two for the exam. For the fourth quarter exam, we'll focus on World War Two. Kaya wala akong alam sa World War One. Nakakatawa. That one I remember because I know much more about World War Two. The only thing I know about Napoleon is short. Lila, hi! World War II included the Philippines, right? Syempre. Napoleon's war was literally called the Napoleonic Wars. Archduke Franz Ferdinand got pawned, which spawned 2 sequels. Nakakainis yung pagkaka-explain. I get it though. Asa, hi, Ferry and Dipshit, hi. Yeah, World War I is centered on the West. World War II is much bigger. Wasn't World War I yung Was World War I the war where they died because it was too cold? Like, the geography helped, like, the winning party win something because they weren't able to prepare? I forgot. I don't know. Or is this... No, I don't remember. What? That was World War I, right? The cold thingy, whatever. Tang ina. It's like I didn't go to high school or something. Holy shit. The Japanese were spawn camped in WW2. That's the Battle of Stalingrad. Thank you. We have an actual educated person here to correct me. You are thinking of Russia, so Napoleon and Mustache Man lost their wars. Ah! Definitely not the Cold War. Alam mo, I only learned about the Cold War recently. Like, in the sense that it's called the Cold War because, like, they were cold, quote unquote. As in cold, like, they weren't really, like, doing much in public. Why is it called the Cold War? Like, parang ano lang siya. It was just hostile. Like, parinigan sa Twitter, hostile. Vague tweeting on Twitter, hostile. Yeah, it was just rising tensions. Teka. I'm getting real educated in the comment stream right now. Thank you guys. I am absorbing all this information. Why did I snark? Cold War equals walang pansinan plus Space War. Yes. Wait. Let me back read. World War I has a lot of trenches and holes. World War II had nukes. Yes. Napoleon nowadays is a really nice sour hard candy. All wars have that, Lilachu. World War I ended because everybody was exhausted and then new manpower came from the Americans. So the Entente managed to push forward the fresh heads for the meat grinder. I don't know who the Entente is. Informal agreement. Ah. The bombastic side hour. Lila streams after school just to get schooled more. No, I'm learning. Don't mind me. Entente is what they call the allies. Oh. You know, maybe when I watched Italia, maybe if only I watched Italia when I was younger, maybe this would all be okay. Lila is addicted to studying. Sakto lang. Nakakapagod din siya though. Like recently napagod na ako. Like ayoko na. Chat me teaching history. Hi Miku. Teka, let me turn on the electric fan because I'm sweating. Even in pastime, she plays Wordle to increase her vocabulary. True. And crossword, by the way. I've been playing lots of crossword. I do not recommend watching Italia during the Great War. I missed that one textbook. For world history, I had that green textbook that essentially had like a worksheet per canon event in history. And I had fun answering those worksheets, but I don't remember what it looks like now. Oh, Lobster's Comment is that one I know. It was thanks to WW2. Why did I read that as WW2? What the fuck? It was because of World War II that Lila can enjoy banana ketchup. Yes! I am about to give you guys a fun fact. This one I know by heart. So, in World War II, we did not have tomatoes because we were fucking dying out here in the Philippines. And then people were like, oh shit, my food is so fucking bland. There's nothing to fucking eat that's good. That actually tastes good. And then a very beautiful woman was like, named Maria Orosa. She was like, what if we make ketchup out of bananas? And then initially, banana ketchup was like gray. And it wasn't really like very visually appealing. But it tasted good. Like people were like addicted to it. They were like, oh my god, I want to put this everywhere. And thus, they were like, you can make this like ketchup, you know? An alternative to tomato ketchup in these dire times. Because we have a lot of bananas in the Philippines. And they were like, oh! And thus, the banana ketchup was born thanks to our mother, Maria Orosa. Amen? Amen. I'm sorry for reading it like the WWE. The Filipino palate just loves sweet and tangy, right? Do not use Italia to learn anything history. Yes po. I wanna put this everywhere is not the right phrasing, I think. I wanna use this everywhere? Question mark? Yun. Basta. It was brownish since banana browns. Oh. Ay, na banana ketchup. Maria Orosa. There's a video in YouTube for Apocalypse World War I. It's a good watch. Ay, no, my queen, Maria Orosa. Love her. Love her for that. Di ko alam kung bakit ko to alam though. I think it's just because of me living in Manila. Kasi there's a street. There's a street in Luneta called Maria Orosa. And like Luneta is like this big ass park in Manila that everybody and their mom visits. How did they color it? Just normal food coloring. Yeah, this is red dye. Yeah. That's where Maria came from. Lila Maria Orosa. Pwede. Lila Maria Orosa Santos na ako. Blood! The blood of the unborn. Lunita Park. Oo. Ay, speaking of, I had the canon event in, well, not a canon event. This is not a canon event. I should stop calling all events canon events or else they're no longer canon. But anyway, wait, natawa kasi comment ni Jer. Jeremy's comment, food bland, covered with banana ketchup. Baby crying, covered with banana ketchup. Lost a leg, covered with banana ketchup. Right. Ito, speaking of Luneta Park, where Maria Orosa Street is located, I recently went to Luneta. After I had to go to the Manila City Hall for like a few school-related stuff. So anyway, So after I went to the city hall, I was like, maybe I should go to Luneta. So I went to Luneta. Tapos, umupo na ako doon. They just finished renovating Luneta. So it looks a little different from what it used to look like when I was much younger. Tas marami na siyang bench. There's so many benches in Luneta now. As in, it's a nice park. It doesn't have a lot of trees though. It's like all of the trees are just growing. Are still growing. And so, even though it was slightly hot, I just took a sit. And I sat there for like, in silence, for 5 minutes to get rid of like the smartphone brain rot. Because like every time I was opening my smartphone, there would be like announcements from school or like new modules uploaded or like things to study. Or sometimes I would just open my flashcard app to study and I'm like, no, I am putting my phone in my bag and I will just sit here in this bench in Luneta in silence. So, upo ako dun. Upo na ako dun. And then, after sitting there for like quite a while, there was a grandfather. There was a old man and like a young, very very young child, like around 3, ganyan. They sat next to me, and then I was just living in the moment, bro. I was like, fuck everything. I'm just gonna sit here even though it's hot. Tapos, the grandpa, he was like, he had a cane. And he had like a prosthetic leg. So he sat down. And then the child was like, oh, I wanna play. I wanna go there. And then, you know, the usual grandpa, basta wag ka lalayo, just don't go too far, okay? I'm just gonna be here. And just play wherever I can watch you, okay? The usual grandpa things. So lang, cute lang. That's afternoon. The child went to play around and then she went back. And then she started yapping like a lot. Like yap. And then the grandpa noticed I was like staring at them. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry for invading your privacy. I just wanted to stare. And then I was like, hala, buti ang daldal niya po. Ilang taon na po siya. I asked the grandpa how old the child was, and then apparently she was just 3 years old. And I'm like, oh my god, you speak so much for a 3-year-old. Because when I was 2 years old, I did not talk at all. Like when I was 2, I did not have my first word yet. And he was like, oh, well, when this woman was 2, when this girl was 2, she learned mama and papa and then never stopped talking after that. And now she's 3 and she can like make whole ass sentences. And I'm like, yun nga, ako po baliktad. Kinakabahan na sila. Tsaka nila ako in-enroll. Yeah. I was not this talkative when I was young, guys. I was PPF. As in, it took like 6 months for me in school. And like toddler school. Just to talk. So anyway, born introvert, raised a yapper. That sounds like a smart kid. Diba? Cute, diba? I went to school before I was 4. I went to school at the age of 2. Go gaga. Grabe. I hope you didn't feel skill issued by that 3-year-old. Cute eh. Andalo talaga ng bata. Cute niya. She been in one too many classes. Something went wrong. Look at you now. Tapos nagchismisan kami. Ano nga pinagchismisan namin? Basta napansin niya na ano ako. Obviously, he noticed my white uniform. And he was like, oh, are you studying nursing or medicine? Sabi ko, medicine po. Like, I'm in medicine. Ganyan. So, akala niya kaya daw ako nakatitig sa kanya. Kasi may hinihintay ako na papunta. Ako hindi po nagpapatanggal umay lang po ako. He thought I was staring at him because I was waiting for somebody to sit at his seat. And I'm like, nobody in particular. I was just sitting here Because I wanted to not think about my exams. Tapos, basta nag-chismis pa siya ng, oh shit, anong, my stream is that, what the fuck is going to my stream? Lo, ba't ayaw? Ayan, reconnected. Guys, sorry, I lost my internet, bro. I lost my internet for like 3 seconds. You formed your first cohesive thought old enough to get math beamed into your brain. Yun nga. She was also talking about how nice my uniform was. Parang ano siya. Sabi niya, hala, naka-all white siya. Ba't ayaw mo lagyan ng kulay? Ayaw mo magsuot ng jacket na pink. Gumaganon yung bata. Fucking yapper. We back. Welcome. Sorry. Also, hi pa lady. Welcome. We were talking about my stay in Luneta. Endorser ng Thai. Hi, Rui. Welcome. Teka, hindi nakatapat sa akin yung electric fan. Let me adjust my fan. If my mic suddenly starts becoming noisy, let me know, okay? Ayaw mo ng jacket na pink? Oo, ang cute. It was so cute. Jan was like, don't you wanna wear a pink jacket? Cause you're wearing just white. Ganun siya. Cute, sobra! Ah! I wanted to take her home. Is it like when you do 100 minus 33? Are you trying to make me say 6, 7? Cause I will say 6, 7. Yung pala 67 plus 33 ay 101 eh, no? Mia, nandiyan kayo na pink! Ano ang pinag-usapan namin? Ah! Edi ayun! Ito pala. Ate Wiwa, ayaw mo ng jacket na pink? Eto, this is what happened. So I asked them na, ano una? Sorry, ang gulo ko talaga magkwento. Fuck! I'm so bad at storytelling. But anyway, so the grandpa was asking about my schooling, and I was like, oh, I just study here in Manila. That's why I'm here in Luneta. Like, it's easy to visit. And I was like, what about you guys? Why are you here? how come you guys are here? Do you guys live nearby? Or like, are you guys not from here? Because like, there's so many people outside of Manila coming to Manila just to visit Luneta Park, etc. Apparently, they were not from here. They actually came from the museum behind us, behind my bench, and the parents of the 3-year-old were in there, and the child was like crying. They were like, I wanna get out, I wanna play with the cats outside. So they went out for that, because the child was being ill bothersome in the museum. And he was like, oh, when she grows older, she will understand anyway. Like her parents. Ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, ano nga ba yun? How did I get to that topic? I don't know how the conversation went. But I think I asked him about how he was able to raise his children to be like smart. Kasi hindi daw siya nakapagtapos. Kasi he wasn't able to finish his education. But then, all of his children ended up graduating with like Latin honors apparently in college. And then like 2 of them studied in UP, like University of the Philippines. And then one of them like studied in PUP. And then after that, one of them like took like masters in like graduate school. And I'm like, how do you raise your children to be like that? Na hindi mo sila pinipressure. Yun natin tinanong ko. Pero sabi ko, paano niyo po sila pinapalaki nang hindi sila nagpa-pressure? Nang hindi sila nagpapabaya? You even ended up asking about his education background. I don't know how we got there. Basta yung anak niya daw, parang hindi niya tinuloy yung graduate. They didn't continue finishing his graduate studies in UP because it started to get hectic. So he just ended up being a professor in a big like private university, something. I think I think we got in that conversation because he was asking me about what specialty I wanted to be in. And I'm like, ay, hindi po, masaya na po ako, basta makapagtapos ako. Probably the pressure of poverty. Totoo. Ganun na nga. Tsaka sabi niya, maybe, that was one factor, but also, he also said, he didn't really mind them having, like, average grades. For example, if the child can only get, like, 85, like, minimum, okay, 85 is fine. 84, 83, fine, okay. But if they go any lower from the established baseline, dun lang daw siya magagalit. Parang, bakit bumaba? Ano nangyayari? Like, why did it go down? Like, what happened? Are you being with, like, silly friends that are being bad influences to you? Ganyan. So, ganun lang daw siya. Chill-chill lang siya. Eh, what if yung anak ko gusto papasukan ng Philippine Science? Eto, minsan pinag-iisipan ko yan. Kaya ko siya natanong in that moment. Tungkol sa ganyan. Kasi na-realize ko, I am like 23, 24 years old, chat, right? And I'm like gonna be finishing my studies when I'm like 27 max if I don't get delayed. Thank God. And I'm like, if I go into residency and like take up a specialty, I'm gonna be like 30, right? Like that's the minimum. If I don't want to be a surgeon, I'm gonna finish my specialty at like 30 years old. But if I want to be a surgeon, which I don't want to be, by the way, or like if I want to take like a 5-year specialty, I'm gonna be like 32 by the time that finishes. And in residency, you literally live you literally live in the hospital. That's why they call you a resident. And I'm like, puta, paano ako magkakaanak? Eh, gusto ko naman magka-4 na anak. Lila's a tiger parent. Sakto lang. Hindi ah. Sabi ganun. You know, I'm fine with my children being in the arts or like not being the most intelligent, you know, because I was not the most intelligent. But I worked my ass hard. I worked my ass off. Na parang, even though I'm not, ano ba? Like if I fail at my arts, like I have like a fallback. Oh, I thought you were memeing. No, Ryan, I want like 2 to 4 children, depending on how many my ovaries can take. You can still pop out 4 kids in your 30s. You just have to be diligent at night. 4 kids in this economy? Who knows? Maybe the economy might improve by the time I'm in residency. LILA Maria Jr. will here in the Philippines. Do you plan on making your own Apex Pro team with a sub? Pero yun nga, 2 siguro okay na. Like, 2 is the minimum. Yes. Bakit? Mali ba? Cute kaya? Pangit kaya pag solo child? Uy, ang dami ko talagang kilalang solo child na bobo. Ako lang ba? Okay, guys. Let me translate that in English. There's a lot of only child people, like, people with no siblings. They end up, like, being emotionally dumb. And I know it's not their fault. So I give them, like, the grace of things. But so many of them end up being, like, either extremely spoiled or extremely dumb. But of course, this is just anecdotal, okay? Pero syempre, nagka-stereotype sa utak ko. And I'm like, is this like a common thing? Or am I just unlucky? Yun nga. It's probably the lack of socialization. May times na eh. I don't know how to explain it. Hindi. Hoy! Yun nga, it's anecdotal. You know why this is the case? I feel like it's not being the only child that is a factor. But also, solo child whose parents are in STEM. Or whose parents are both doctors. So, feeling ko factor din yun. Not only are you a solo child, but your parents don't have time for you. And I'm like, fuck. That's not good. That's crazy. That would drive the children crazy. Yeah, the solo child gets spoiled. They need siblings to know competition, and they be compared to be the smart favorite that will become a doctor. Some of them end up like me and just can't stand their sister. Ah, gagged. 4 kids. Girl, your body. Why not? The two is fine. 2 is the minimum. Also, hi. Hi, Type is and Grace. Long time no see, Type is. Haven't seen you forever. Don't worry, I have not streamed in forever either. I can vouch for that real shit. Like, are you the solo child or do you know a lot of solo child people? Ryan is competitive, so she wants to beat Lila. Raise the stakes. 5. Why stop at 4? Be your grandparents who can manage 6 kids. Make 3 kids. Make the new paper. Solo kids tend to be more academically challenged. Hindi academic eh. Mas EQ yung pagkabobo nila. I fear. I don't even have evidence to say. I'm just claiming it. Wala akong maisip eh. Wala akong maisip na instance na sobrang dami. I can't think of an instant to prove my point. So, guys, just accept it as the truth. You know? Some probably end up like me and give in to the pressure because everybody in the family is medical related, so you need to take a medical related course. Aww. But Cheesecake, did you want to take anything else outside of like the allied health courses? Have 4 kids. I will dunk on all of them. Yeah, Ryan is gonna take care of my children. And Ryan will teach them about the memes of our generation, I believe. What? I know a dude who, for the longest time, thought he was a solo child. Imagine his surprise when siblings popped up when his father passed away. Gago. Flashbang. What the hell? Dapat may RRL. Also, hi, Wizard. Welcome. Maybe maladopted? Maladopted is probably the right term. Hindi ko alam paano sasabihin yung ano. Wala talaga akong ebidensya. Basta guys, pansinin nyo na lang ha. Just try to notice it in your everyday lives. The people that you know are solo children. How they approach problems. Wala akong maisip na pwede ko i-share eh. Lahat sila ay may incriminating information. Leave your kids for me with 5 seconds and they will go home saying 6, 7. Maybe this was a mistake. Ryan is going to run into a pole while holding your child. They need siblings to be trained at home for knowing the pecking order from the start. Tama. Like, I'm grateful I have my sister, for example. Like, kahit lagi kami nag-aaway nun. My sister and I used to fight a lot when I was a kid. Like, a lot. Like, to the point na nangahampas ako ng ukulele sa kanya. Ganon. Like, as in, away, sabunutan. Rawr! Sugatan, sabunutan. Rawr! Used to fight a lot with my sister when I was much younger. Di ko naman pinag-aawayan namin. I don't even remember. Feeling ko napipigan ako pag lagi akong inuutusan. Alam niyo naman ako. I feel like I always got into a fight with her because she was like bossy. Because she was the older sister, of course. She would be bossy. Tapos ako I am a stubborn child. And I'm like, you don't fucking make the rules. I make the rules. And then we would like fight and like pull each other's hair. Lila, if you ever have a child, can chat be collectively named as Ninong? Nako. And then when my child asks, si Ninong, asan? I'll be like, which Ninong? Lila Maria Jr., walk Susie 2 outside, please. Ate Maria, haven't heard from her in a while. Andun, may trabaho na siya. Nakakuha na siyang trabaho. Congratulations! She was employed for like a good time and then she quit her job. And then she was like jobless for like 2-3 months. Now she has a job. So congratulations, the Council of Ninongs. Crazy. Oh, you wanted to join the AFP, but the course you ended up was probably the best. To be fair, you can join the AFP as a nurse, no? Like a medic? Right? Like there are doctors that join the AFP to be a medic. Against her, Ninong Ryan. Ninong Rai? Magluluto na yan si Ryan sa kanyang malaking kaldero. Congrats, Ate Maria. It's been so hard to like... It's been so hard for her to like get a job though, even though her niche is like not that competitive. Pero ang nangyari sa kanya, for like the entire month of... Was it September? Did she start locking in September? She started locking in September, I think. So nag-apply na siya since September. And then she applied for like a lot of openings, obviously. And then until like mid-October, nobody was reaching out to her. And she was like, fuck, am I dumb? Like, you know, typical jobless existential crisis. Valid, by the way. I'm like, no, it's okay. The job market is tough for everybody and their mom. Ganyan. So for like 1 month and a half, it was like full silence. Like nobody was getting back to her. Tapos bigla nung start nung November, when November started, sabay-sabay sila lahat ng contact sa kanya, ng interview. So she finally got like 5 interviews. Tapos ang tagal pa rin ang results. After like the interview, that was late October when she finally got some interviews. Nobody reached out after. So that was like another source for like spiraling. They were like, oh my god, what happened to the interview? I think I did well in the interview. Why didn't she get me? Why didn't they get me? Etc. etc. And then finally, one job reached out to her. Like, she finally got a full-time job somewhere. Like, thank God. And then after that, she got a part-time job somewhere. Like, oh, we have a part-time slot for you. You don't want it? And her sister was like, oh, of course I do. Tas yun. So that happened like first week of November and then second week of November. And then she finally had a good job. Okay. And then after a while, like 5 weeks after an interview, sunod-sunod yung parang nag-reach out sa kanya na parang the companies that she interviewed in suddenly started reaching out. They were like, oh, we actually want to get you now. Sorry for getting back to you this late. We hope you can join our team, blah, blah, blah. And my sister was like, I finally have a fucking job. Why did it take like 6 weeks for you to decide like the interview results? That's crazy. Did you not like the person you got from the start? Ganyan. So medyo bonak. Like, why is it like that though? I don't know. I've never had a job, so I wouldn't know. But like, why does it take so long for companies to decide on who to hire after an interview? Like, wouldn't that take 1 week minimum if you're also interviewing like other openings? I don't know. What makes it hard? I don't get it. Jobs are so ass right now. That's why don't blame yourself, Ryan. It's all good. Ah, yes, November. Because many resignations will happen in December. Real. They think people will just wait around for them. Fucking loser behavior, no? They're screening their candidates. No, I get that. But for 6 weeks, it's kinda insane. It be like that in a private company. Pangit, no? That's so ass. It's such a bad look. Sometimes they really do, though. It took me like 3 months before a part-time offer got back to me. That's crazy. Back in my day, they reject you outright after the interviews. Yun nga eh. Like, in med school, it's kind of like that. Ish. Like when you try to get matched for an internship, it's either you get in or you get rejected. But like, bam, bro. Did they also pay you with a 6-week delay? Oh, shit. Good thing she doesn't have a non-compete clause. Mine made me sign one so I can't take part-time jobs outside of my day job. What? That's crazy. Hala. Hindi, lugi ka, pre. was it a valid non-compete clause? Like, I get companies offering to train their employees and then maybe giving a non-compete clause because obviously they were the ones that trained the employees, but like, it's kind of crazy, no? Hi, Lila. Hi, Sky. As somebody who was an outsider and overheard staff talking, there's a lot of behind the scenes string pulling, and then they'll get somebody that knows the manager or the friend or their friends and with the owner apparently. Hard to hire someone unqualified. Crazy. Some did send emails after 6 months. Ang kakapal na mukha, no? Crazy sila for that. Many companies hire off of referrals, to be honest. I mean, real though. I mean, if I owned a company, pinig ko ganun din sa akin. Good old nepotism. What training? They want to learn on your own. It do be like that in the Philippines. Crazy nga though. It's kind of crazy how this jobless phenomena is not localized to just the Philippines, but everywhere else, it's getting bad as it is. Like developing country levels of bad. I mean, we live in a place that requires a high school diploma for potato corner, 7-Eleven. Yun nga. My first corp job, my interview process started early May. My first day was July 1. I don't get it. Like, isn't like the company losing when it comes to slow processes like that? You know how people in the finance department like try to calculate losses based on like time lost? Mga ganun. Create your own company after studying. Nah. Me every now and then though, when I get tired from studying in med school, every now and then, aside from playing Wordle and answering crosswords, my hobby is like daydreaming or like researching about random companies I could like start. Like every now and then, I still wanna get that license in becoming a licensed chemist. Cause what if I wanna have like a hair care brand? What if I wanna have like a skincare brand? You know, that chemist license would come in handy. Okay, every now and then, what if I own like an idol group? No, but then that would be unethical if I was a doctor owning an idol group. Well, not completely unethical, but you know, it's not really in the Philippine something doctor's code, whatever. Mga ganyan. Lila Maria, INC. Some degree holders be frying burgers. Yun nga. Like, even people from like the big universities are fine with like an 18K salary nowadays because it's that bad. Sipin mo yun, so paano pa yung mga galing diploma mill? How about those that graduate from like diploma mill universities? If people from like the gigabrain universities are getting like 18K, 20K, bruh, must be harder for everybody else, bro. No, Lenny, don't worry. I will not actually do it. Every now and then I just daydream and then I just research, you know? Because I don't plan on doing anything while I'm in med school. That would be insane. Like, look at me, I only stream like thrice a month now. I don't think it's unethical for a medical doctor to own an idol corp. If I hit the lottery, bye, I'm moving overseas. Sorry, Lila. No, it's valid. I will visit you, bro. It's only fair for you to live overseas. It's the what ifs of Lila Maria. Diba? Finding somebody is hard, especially when they get regular. Oh. But Ryan, you're the Philippines. If you go, where are we going to go? As in, I was snapped by a crazy offer for a fresh grad and I was like, do you want me to wait more? I like money. Sometimes I dream of owning an internet cafe or a chocolatier. Oh, that would be so nice. What is everybody's business ideas? This is not me stealing your business ideas. It's not like I have the time to do them anyway. But I really want I want a hair care company. I want to own a hair care manufacturing plant. Maybe this is me because of my OJT, but I want to also own a plant. But I know it's a pain in the ass with all the regulations and all the equipment, expensive equipment I have to buy. But then I want to own like a makeup plant or like a hair care plant. But it would be nice. Cause a lot of shampoos, conditioners in the Philippines are like so shit. Extremely shit. But you can't blame them because like the target audience is like cannot afford the good ingredients that will actually help their hair. Lila wants infinite expensive shampoo after that one person used it without permission. You still remember that? My Melbourne shampoo, bro. I don't know what she is. Start an anti-calbo shampoo. I want to have a small fabrication shop. Like a small CNC and lat. Well, what's latte? A travel agency. Late. Teka, napakamot ako ng ulo. Sorry. I once wanted to own a bookstore. You still can though. But having like a small spot only would be nice. So you don't die from the rent. Unladding is a process of cutting material. Like wood or steel. Ooh. The good ones? Anong context nito? I want to open a Filipino fusion restaurant and once and for all, let people know at best that it is Alfredo and not carbonara. Wait, that's such a Chris thing to say though. Ang carbonara ay itlog lang, right? Egg and butter. Carbonara real ingredients. There we go. Egg, cheese, cured pork, and black pepper. There we go. I wanted to open a cafe but I got discouraged because there's so many already. I don't think I can bring anything new to the table. You know, the only time that a cafe would work nowadays is dot. De ganito yan. Ang akin ay, gusto ko rin magka-cafe. However, you have to think about the needs of the people in your community. Sa amin kasi, wala masyadong 24 hours na cafe. Like a lot of cafes like close at 8 p.m. Despite having so many students in the vicinity. So yung mga estudyante ay, fuck, where the fuck are we fucking going after 8 p.m.? So I wanna own like a 24-hour cafe. So even though you have nothing to offer, like ingredients-wise, or like dish-wise, you offer the company. You offer the time. Ganun. Pero, mahal yun. Kasi syempre, if people are gonna be staying for 24 hours, you need lots and lots of saksakan. Ano tawag dun? Plug? What the fuck? What do you call it? Ano English sa saksakan? Plug? Hindi eh. Cord plug? Call the night cafe night fix. I can solve your problem. Run a cafe and a clinic. Need your fix? We got you. That sounds... Well, to be fair, that's also something you can use like in a wholesome way and not in a substance abuse way. Yeah, if you have students near you, opening a cafe would be nice. Exactly. Sockets! There we go. Sockets, yes! Thank you. Thank you for being literate. Eto. The fun fact of the day is, if you don't know a word and it's at the tip of your tongue, you call this phenomena letonomia or letologica. Tama ba? This is something I learned in my psychiatry class. Letologica. I still remember it. Yan. This is a description for when you forget words at the tip of your tongue. If I'll have a cafe or small restaurant, I want to cater to car enthusiasts and enjoy the car culture. Maraming ganyan sa ano? Sa South. A lot of businesses in the South, like particularly Cavite and Laguna, they have like a lot of like car modding businesses that have a cafe in it. Which is so interesting to me because of course while you're waiting for your car to get modded, you're gonna buy coffee. So, very nice. The word itself sounds like something I can get stuck at the tip of my tongue. Guess we learn something new every day. On the chance that you might have an idea on insight, do you think a mobile cafe would be viable? Mobile cafe. Thinking. Well, depends on what you think a mobile cafe is. Like, are you offering solely coffee drinks? Or like, are you offering tables as well for people to sit in? Like a limited number of tables? Ganon. Because here, we have pickup coffee in the Philippines. Like, there's a chain called Pickup Coffee. And they seem to be like thriving, I think. Because they've been rapidly expanding in the metro. Even though there are no chairs. They just like the coffee. Because it's cheap, but it's... Yeah, like a food truck, exactly. I'd rather than a food truck. Right? My only concern for food truck people is where do they pee? Like, they're usually situated in places where I don't think there's a nearby restroom. No? Like, think about it. Especially if you live in Manila. Think about the pickup coffee near your area. And then think about where they pee. Like, where's the nearest restroom to pick up coffee? If possible, I'd like the place somewhere in the mountains to have a good drive. Ah! That reminds me of Antipolo. Daming coffee sa Antipolo. There's a coffee glory hole I saw on Facebook once. What does that mean? What do you mean by glory hole? Carinderia on wheels. Oh, that one I love forever. What if Wiwa, a cafe that provides long tables and printing services, anything a student could possibly need. Photocopy services, a place to study and meet. Go! Go, go, go! Especially if there's not a lot of businesses like that in your area, go. But in Manila, there's a lot of areas like that already. Meron nga sa Espanya. Sobrang sikat niya sa mga taga Maynila. Ano yun? Studio. It's like a study hub that's open 24 hours where you can just study. And there's also printing services. So mga ganoon. Antipolo mentioned. Can you wear polo and antipolo? Time out ko to eh. Great story ah. Joke lang. It's like that pickup coffee you mentioned, but it's just a hole in the wall. Oh! I've never heard of that. What do you call it? Coffee glory hole? Ah! Have to go now. Bye, MT. Bye, Lila. Bye, chat. Bye! Bye, bye, bye! Oh, I saw the glory hole now. Hi, Mama Lila. Hi, Lemu. Welcome, welcome. This reminds me of... There's also like a coffee glory hole in Intramuros. Like, Intramuros is a walled area, right? Tapos meron sila nung bear. I should bring Ryan there. It's kind of hot there, though. But there's a hole in the wall that sells ice cream. And then when you buy ice cream from that place, somebody with bare hands hands out the ice cream to you. Ano nga ba yun? Bare ice cream. Intramuros. Eto! Bear in the wall! Bear in the wall! Eto, to! To. Teka. Huwag niyo papakita yung... Tangina, teka. They just close all of my tabs, bro. Someone with bare hands. Yeah. Exactly. Teka. You got it. Teka. Window. Add window. Ito. Take a look at this. It's a bear! Ayun. It's an ice cream from a bear. I haven't gone there, but I had friends that went there. Ayun na siya. I don't know what's so special about the ice cream though. Like they said it was okay. Isn't that just copying that one business? That Bare Hand serves coffee and it's to help people with anxiety find jobs. Ooh. I don't know. I haven't heard of the prototype if ever. But yun, narinig ko lang to like around... Late? No, not like... Like early this year. There we go. Is it affordable? I don't know. I haven't been there. Mukha naman siya mura. Maraming estudyante pumunta. A lot of students go there. Wait! Natawa naman ako sa comment ni Roque. I just saw Rocky's comment. There's always a toilet if you're brave enough. Awesome. Bye, Seiki. Bye-bye. It was viral in the pandemic. It's literally the same blueprint, but this one serves ice cream. Well, also, hi, Lemu. It's okay if you can only stay for a short term, okay? Because I still have classes tomorrow. You and I, we are on the same boat. I might end the stream like around, what do you call this? 10... 20? Yeah, probably end the stream around 10, 20. Yeah. Teka, mag-backread ako ng mga hindi ko pa nababasa kanina. There was a lot of business ideas that I didn't get to address earlier. I don't know when the hell cafes started getting popular though. Is it just me? Like, I don't know when they exploded. Like in 2019, there were cafes, but they weren't this big. But then everybody and their mom after the pandemic was like, let's open a cafe. Legit! Like, there's so many cafes here in my area nowadays. Ano na nga siya eh? We have a 24 cafe now. And... Wait, nakakatawa. I just remembered. So, because I've been studying for my finals, right? And... Si Serena, nagparamdam siya. Serena chatted me while I was, studying for my finals. And I was in the cafe then. She was like, Lila, I have a bunch of clothes that I don't use anymore. Maybe you and your cousins might want it. I will bring it to your place. Or I will have it delivered to your place. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Serena. Tapos, sabi niya, okay, Lila Maria, send me your address. And then I was like, okay, my pinned location is insert 24-hour cafe name here, Manila. And she was like, this is not your house, girl. And I'm like, yeah, no, it is a cafe. I live here now. So when the clothes arrived, tangina, mukha akong maglalayas. When Serena finally got the clothes shipped to me, it was a big as supermarket reusable grocery bag. Ang laki sobra. Mukha akong maglalayas. And then after a while, some of my classmates went to the same cafe and they saw how many clothes I had and they were like, Lila Maria, ba't ang dami mong damit? Okay ka lang? Okay ka lang? May titirahan ka ba? Lalayas ka na ba? Sabi ko, hindi, sorry po. Dito lang po pinadala. They were like, are you moving out? Do you need a place to stay in? And I'm like, no, this is from a friend. They sent me so many clothes. It's a long story. Should have placed your real address instead. Kasi if I put my real address, I usually go home around like late in the morning, or sometimes I don't go home at all. During the final season, my sleep schedule was so fucked up. Like one of my exams would end at like 3 p.m. and I would sleep when I get home by 4. I would sleep until like 7, or I would sleep until 10, and then I would go to the cafe after, and then I would study until 7 a.m. and I would go straight to school for an exam at 8 a.m. and then study in the library until 1 for an exam at 2 p.m. Ganun ka nalala. So yung huli kong ligo ay yung 7 p.m. pa. Liligo ako. I would take a shower before I go to the cafe, and then I would be wearing my uniform already. Or sometimes I would not. I would just wear my clothes and I would bring my uniform. So doon na magbibigay sa cafe, tapos dediretso na ako school. Ganun siya kalala. Crazy. And I've been doing that even though I haven't crammed a lot. Like, I've been somehow responsible with my studies. So think about my classmates who were cramming all those stuff. Crazy siya sobra. Second year is insane. Like, insane in the head. Kaya nga sobrang antok na yun. Like, the chronic sleep deprivation I had this week is still like taking a toll, low-key. Oh, good night, Miwa and Chat. Before I leave, I would like to thank Miwa because she really helped with my exam prep. Literally have her personalized message to remind me to study on my desk. Oh! Sige, good night. I'm glad. Congrats uli. Congratulations for passing. Also, I'm happy I got to hear from you today. Thank you, Lenny. I'm happy to hear from everybody today. Real. Even though I got schooled because I didn't know any Germans, I appreciate the schooling. Pero totoo nga, after pandemic ngayon mga cafe. Yeah. Check Papa redacted name handcrafted ice cream in QC. Hoy, ang traffic sa QC. Anong meron sa QC at ba't ang traffic? Nakakaloka yung QC. I had to go there yesterday after my exams. Ina ang traffic. Parang tanga talaga. That's so funny. Wait, how do I translate that in English? Guys, because Metro Manila is a bunch of cities, right? Metro Manila is like the urban place of Philippines. So Manila is number 1 city. Manila is the number 1 most populous city next to Quezon City. And both of them have like major malls. And I had to go to like a major mall in QC yesterday. Tang-ina! Ang traffic! Ano oras na ako nakauwi? So, tanggala talaga. Tang-ina, ang mahal ng lahat. Hindi ako mapapunta ang angkas ng Grab. Still, tinako yung mga kotse sa EDSA. Sabi ko, putang ina talaga. They heard I'm about to go home to my mother soon. So, QC is celebrating. Nothing beats Las Piñas City traffic. No, but to be honest, I used to frequent like QC like a while back, like last year. Basta nung undergrad ko, nung 4th year ako, I used to frequent QC, especially for my thesis. Hindi naman ganun ka-traffic. Sabi ko, ano ba ito? Dahil ba magpapasko? Apparently, it is because of Christmas season. Crazy! Like, I couldn't get home by 9 p.m. because the prices were insane. And then by 10 p.m., the prices were way more insane. And then when the prices finally went down around 11 p.m., tangina, wala pa rin ako mabook. Like, hindi ko dinedecline nila akong lahat. I couldn't, like, book a taxi. Crazy. Pero totoo naman, traffic kahit saan. NCAP plus Christmas. How bad is NCAP? As somebody that does not drive, how bad is it? No, no, triple. I'm going to QC. Las Piñas City though, I don't think it's ever gonna get better over there. Like, I can't think of a solution besides mass transportation in Las Piñas City. Tangina, yan na yung sakit niyan. Bata pala. Nasa sinapupunan pa ako ng nanay ko, traffic na yata sa Las Piñas eh. Las Piñas, Alabang, Zapote, magsama-sama sila. No, I thought the opposite. You'll just know when you renew your license. I'm not gonna be driving anytime soon, my brother. Lila, are you able to check quickly my IRL address? I don't know your IRL address, but I vaguely know you are from somewhere down there. The road is narrow af and everybody's here like Smash. Smash? Like Mario Kart Smash? Grabe alas. I know this comment was supposed to be read as alas 7. Alam mo paano kung binasa in my head? I read it as alas 7. Sa putang ina. Bobo talaga ng utak ko na yun. Alas 7 ang puta. Anyways, time to read the comment appropriately. Correctly. Grabe, alas 7 pa lang yun. Sipag masyado ng LTO. Ano nangyari na alas 7? Asa, hi, Trelo. Ikapito ng gabi. Changes suggested by urban planning is insanely difficult to pull off if the place is already developed to the heavens. Ayun nga eh, no? Like, I hate it when there's so many buildable train tracks, but because the place is already developed and there's like subdivisions or like condominium high-rise buildings, they're like, oh, not here. Don't put your train here. People live here. Parang ako, putang ina. Like, gets ko naman na inconvenient siya for the meantime. But like, bruh, it's for the fucking country, you fucking cunt. Crazy. Got flagged by LTO for not wearing a seatbelt so early in the morning. Aga naman. Wish we had NCAP here. Nako pre, pinag-anokan ka nun. Sobrang talas na mata nun. Bro had like 20/20 vision because it's Christmas. Hong Kong did it, so why can't we? Funds? Not funds. Most likely bureaucracy and random stakeholders. I don't know how to count in Spanish. Yeah, it is Spanish. 7, 8, 9. 6, 7. 6, 7. Okay, that one was funny compared to 6, 7. Okay? 6, 7 sounds better. Infinitely better than 6, 7. 6, 7. You guys have to agree. Or else I'm ending the stream. Dora, is that you? This is our doctor, everybody. Bukas, kaya ako maaga matutulog. Ang ganap ko bukas ay I'm gonna be having like this major assessment that I have barely prepared for yet. Tangina, sana sinaksak na lang ako. So tomorrow, we're gonna have a pretend patient. Like, my classmate is going to be my pretend patient. And then, there's gonna be like a relay on like the patient's chief complaint. So for example, if my instructor says, oh, they have a chest complaint, examine their lungs and then report to me your findings. Ganon. Or like, oh, examine the enlarged liver. So I have to do all the physical examinations that I would need to do in order to find out if they have a big liver. Or like, examine the patient if they have a rotator cuff tear. Mga ganon. So I have to be prepared for like, all of that. Examine the patient if they have a cerebellar lesion. Like a brain lesion. Like, oh. I don't think I'm ever gonna be ready for it. Do you have Christmas break from school? I do actually. I do. Medyo weird yung schedule ko kasi dapat, technically, this week is supposed to be chill. Like, after that major assessment, I'm supposed to be chilling. But unfortunately, class president moment, I have to go back to school on Tuesday and Wednesday. Because I'm gonna be, like, helping out with, like, the student clearances for my class. Tapos, after that, there's, like, a health, physical health, annual, well, semi-annual physical health examination. So after nun, we have one last assessment that's in video form. We have to make a movie, fucking movie, for my ethics class. So yun, ayun na lang naman yung ganap ko. Pero medyo busy pa rin kasi mag-edit ako ng movie. I didn't want to be like a main role or like a main actor. So I offered to be like an editor to edit the video. Hehehehe. So yun, so I'm still busy-ish, but I think I can stream starting. When can I start streaming? Like, probably next Friday. Yeah. Direct Lila, Sogo uli. Gago. Taga-edit lang talaga ako ng video. I wanna make a bad movie too. Alam niyo, gusto ko talaga mag-vlog, pero natatakot ako manakawad. Nakakainis talaga yun. Speaking of, yung iPhone ko, wala na siyang location. So, nabaklas na siya. Recently lang siya nawala ng location. My iPhone finally stopped receiving like location pings. Wala na siya sa Cebu. It is now in the middle of nowhere, which means that they finally chopped it off and they used up the parts. Yeah, so sad. You got laughed in the face by a doctor, Chris? What did you do? Yeah, they scrapped it up. Yeah. RIP iPhone. Alam mo, pang vlog ko talaga yun eh. The main reason why I bought that one was for my motion capture. Kainis. Row. I was planning to use that. I was taking a company-mandated physical exam, and the doctor was taking my BP and went, "Are you nervous?" Thinking the doctor was a safe space, I said, "Yes. I'm not used to being surrounded by many people." And he laughed. Gago! Tarantado! Sorry, I had to experience that. Bro, that's so funny but also so sad. By the way, Chris, and for everybody's knowledge, there is a thing that we call white coat hypertension. It's when you get a high blood pressure when somebody from the allied health medical field is taking your BP. Like if you have a blood pressure higher than 100/70, 130/70, when a white coat person is taking it, but you get a BP of 120/80 at home or less, you can be diagnosed with white coat hypertension. You experienced theft? Yeah, well, this was like in April. I got so depressed after. Ano yun eh? Sunod-sunod yun ang pangyayari sa buhay ko eh. April, lalakawan ako ng iPhone. Nag-away kami ng mga shenanigan. Tapos, bagsak ako noon. Puro aral lang ginawa. Basta crazy. Crazy April. I better keep safe around nila din. Does it count if the nurse is pretty? Ay, nako, ewan ko sa'yo, ambot sa imo. Sige, I shall end here. I will prepare for my assessment tomorrow. And I hope I wake up on time. Kasi hindi siya traditional 7 a.m. class. Yeah, it was not in my favor, unfortunately. Oh, siya. Oh my god, Ryan is playing Wordle. OMG, Ryan on Wordle. What? That's crazy. Guys, check the Discord! She's playing Wordle! Nasa Wordle pa pala ako. I forgot to leave the activity. Whoops. Yeah, it was so bad you temporarily went on break. Yeah, bro, I was the fucking big ass sad girl then. Go check the ice cream place. If you don't like it, I'll refund you. Wait, ano nga ulit pangalan nun? Papa. Ano yung full name nun? Papa Dudut? Papa Ice Cream. Yun ang search ko dito. Papa Ice Cream Quezon City. Ah, kaya pala. Nakakainis. I think I've tried this with Ryan though. Have I? Is this a QC only place or is this also found outside QC? Because I think I've tasted this. Or like it looks familiar. But at the same time, don't all ice cream places look familiar? Don't all ice cream cups look familiar? I think they have mall pop-ups. Tingnan ko. Tanongin ko si Ryan kung nakakain na kami dito. Alam ko yung nilibre niya sa akin eh. I forgot. Miwa, you swimming? I missed you in your gremlin voice. Hi, Van! La, ba't gabi ka na pumunta? Pauwi na ako. Paalis na ako. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wawa na mo na yung nakapunta. Kailan patulog na ako. Gama with the assessment, Lila. Thank you, guys. Thank you. O siya. Oh, by the way. Wait lang, before I go. Alam ko na anong gusto ko. Diba sabi ko nung during my birthday, right? I didn't know what I wanted for my birthday. Sabi ko lang sana mamatay na lahat ng korap niya, diba? Alam ko na anong gusto ko. Gusto ko na full body mirror. I want a full body mirror for my birthday. Yeah. Ayun lang. Yun lang aking share. Full body mirror. Kala ko, bebe. De. Masaya na ako. I want a full body mirror for my birthday. You know, for the fit. Send a QR. Gago. A mirror that's 30 inches tall. Tangina mo. De kasi, na-realize ko, ask and you shall receive. Baklasin ang salamin sa SM. Tama. Pabalsakin. Kaya natin yan, girl. Alam niyo ba, ang mahal kaya na full body mirror. Late ko siya na-realize. Akala ko dati, nung bata-bata ako. I thought when I was younger, mirrors would be much cheaper. But a full body mirror reaches like 1K? That's crazy. Lila, I think a handheld mirror could fit you as a full body mirror. Fuck you, man. Diba? Good mirrors are actually expensive. Right? Nung last week, nag-sale siya sa Mega. Oh, shit. They come with freebies, usually spectral. What do you mean by this? As in, mumultuhin ako? Gago. Isn't that expensive for furniture? Mahal nga siya. Ito, $699. I want a full body mirror. If you told us already, then I would have bought you one there. I got one. I don't have anywhere to hang it. O siya. You must offer it to Lila Maria. My address is toot 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 toot. Katawa. Yung na-realize ko siya kasi may one time nung exam when I was about to go to my first ever exam for like the finals week. Hindi ko na-realize na kulang sa botones yung damit ko. Until nung nasa trend na ako. Wag second hand, baka may mumu ko yung wag. I didn't realize that my uniform was missing like one button. By the time I went out, I only realized it when I was on the train. So that was kinda crazy. So ko, Hoy, huwag niyo hanapin address ko. Sasapakin ko kayo. Like you'd think mirrors won't go that much since it's just a mirror. I know, right? Apparently hindi. Mahal siya. Crazy. Crazy. O siya. I will... Amimir. Wardrobe malfunction. Have you also experienced wearing a shirt in reverse? Many times! But what happens to me more frequently is not my shirt in reverse, but my shorts in reverse. Usually, ayun ang problem. I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. Sino na pwede natin i-raid na ikatutuwa ng aking puso? What do we raid at this time? Just look for the stinkiest place in Metro Manila. Si Ryan! Teka. I'll chat Ryan. I'll send a message to Ryan. Ryan, can I raid you? Alam ko naka-off yung kanya eh. How about going in only slippers? Ah! I wanna raid Ryan! Or maybe let's just manually raid Ryan, guys. Recently kasi may mga bot noon. I think that was the time she turned it off. When there were like a lot of bots. Bot fear. Teka. Here is the link for Ryan's stream. Let's all visit Ryan. And go Lila Raid, okay? Sunflower Lila Raid. Viva Raid. None of my cards work. Annoying. Di, okay lang. Gago. Ito naman, naglabas kagad ng card. Loko-loko talaga. Viva Raid, yes. Oh, really right, Valerius. I heard she's a very respectable and demure person. Oh, she is. She is. Oh, siya. I shall go. Wishing you luck on your assessment. Thank you po. Thank you so much. I shall see you next time. Bye-bye po. Bye-bye. Thank you for hanging out. Bye-bye po. Bye. Bye. Good night. How do I do the vlogger thing? I can't do the vlogger thing. Wait lang. Bye! Bye! Paano to?
This is Team Stroker Music Mix.